Hello everybody, welcome back to Sharon from Vivid Days. Today we're going to be working with texture, tin foil to be exact, and we're going to create these three ocean deep water splash vibes. So come on this journey with me. Aluminium foil, tin foil, whatever it's called wherever you are in the world, have a look in your pantries and see what you've got available. I matched up the size of the foil needed to the size of the canvas, and then I scrunched it up. You have to be quite delicate when you scrunch it up because it can tear. You can see me now wiping out some of the creases. The reason being, although I want texture in there, I want the canvas substrate to be flat and not be very protruding from the canvas. I use Mod Podge, but use any glue to secure the foil to your canvas board. I did both, or should I say three of these, one of them where you can see it, two off camera just to save you time, and I'm using my spatula just to balance it out. Remember your edges. It's critical to make sure that that foil's not going to come away from that canvas board, so I glued the top, the sides. I also ensured that when I painted the edges, that was also going to help the tin foil adhere to the canvas, and then also when I glazed my pieces at the end. Still undecided whether I should top these off with resin at the end, but at the minute I've left them au naturel with acrylic and just the glaze. But I am going to go back and create some more of these because I've got some ideas in my mind that I'm just curious to work on. And you know me, I love being by the ocean. It re-energizes my soul, it helps me focus, and it's something that I will always keep coming back to in my art. So while you are here, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, give me a like and share, and comments are always welcome. I love interacting with you all. I love you to share your thoughts or what you're working on. So remember, there is a Facebook page where you can join and you can share your work with me. Anyway, on with the project. Originally, I wasn't too sure what I was going to do. I envisaged some kind of sunset, but I think what I'm learning with abstract and letting go is you may have an idea in mind, but be willing to go wherever the creative process takes you. When I was applying this with my fingers, I wasn't too impressed with my ability to blend with my hands on this substrate with this foil on there, and I just wasn't feeling it. So you're going to watch me just play around, and I add some of paint is shown at the end, by the way, so you'll see all the appliances. What do I think I am, a kitchen? You'll see all the tools I used and the colours at the end of the video, but you're just going to see me play around. Be willing to just go with the process, and then I'll come in and talk again in a little while when we actually start to get to the place where I think, okay, I've got a direction, I'm happy, I'm willing to go on this journey. And even though I changed my mind, I'm very happy that you still got to see this beautiful texture that's created with this foil. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet for a little moment, let you enjoy some of the music, and I'll come back and chat with you shortly. this is the point where I thought, nah, I really don't like where this is going. So I decided to still keep recording just in case anything came out that I was happy with. And I think it's when I let go and stop trying to force an image and I just go intuitive and in that meditative state. That to me is where I seem to be having more success. So I'm just using my brush just to try and blend through those colours, try and get rid of the design, but see if anything starts to pop out, whether it be texture or colours, or trying to keep these three pieces as one. Now, the beauty of using some of the leftover household paints that you will see at the end is that they have an incredibly long working time for acrylics, and that was a beauty of it. And I quite like some of that grey and blue tones coming through. I'm still experimenting. I still don't know where it's going. I was going to go really abstract at this stage, but I just wanted to drag through some white with my spatula, see what happened once it caught onto that substrate below. And I was just enjoying playing, and through playing, through seeing what comes out in front of you, it can take you on that journey. And you'll see I've now gone down to times 200, so it's speeded up. I'm going a lot slower as I'm thinking through the process, but to save you some time, I've increased it to 200%. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that, but I've always made sure that my channel is about showing you wins, fails, and my process. The hope being that it will inspire you to just give it a go and don't give up. If you hit something that's just not working, there could be something amazing just around the corner. And I think through being willing to fail, be willing to experiment, that's when you can find some magic. Now, I was just using a clean paper towel and twisting it to try and create some effects and to also see what would come from that. I'm still playing at this stage, and I wasn't too sure where I was going, to be honest. I didn't want it to be symmetrical, but I wanted some tones to come through, but I wanted it to seem connected. And you'll see me try something, use my brush to wipe it out, or add a little bit of water to try some blending until I find that sweet spot and I start to go on to this journey with me. Now, these pieces are going to hang up in my studio and you're going to see them, in the next couple of videos. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to share more of this artwork with you. But it's around here when I applied the dark blue, the phthalo blue, that I started to really enjoy. I forgot that the camera was on recording me. I didn't have a destination where I was going, but I really enjoyed the blending with these colours and the emotion that was coming with me. And you'll see there is a lot of toing and throwing, and I encourage you to do that. When you look back on camera, you get the gift of time where you could say, hang on, if I'd have paused it now, I'd have been really happy with that process as well. But that's the benefit of recording yourself or watching your work or taking photos at different stages. It might invoke some imagination or to go back and try and something at the stage which you really enjoyed. No, I absolutely love the end result, but I am going to come back and have some more fun exploration with this textured foil and the end piece where it's going to take me. I started to again connect with water, and for me we went into the deep. I went underwater with you, and for me the tones that are coming through, although very abstract, is that sense of the ocean movement and also waves coming up towards the top, or that movement. Not meant to be realism. You may see something else, and I would love to hear what you see. And at any stage you could stop, but if you have been inspired and you're going to give something like this a go, remember to let me know. Hashtag Sharon Lindley inspired me. Go to the Facebook page, put a picture there so that I can see what you've done, because we will continue to inspire each other and also support each other. But also, if you feel that this video is adding value, please consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and as I mentioned, comments are always welcome. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I've talked out loud about my process so far. I wanted to get to a meditative state where I just enjoyed creating, and for me, I achieved that. I hope that the music and watching these pieces being created have taken you to a Zen space as well. And I will see you on the next video. Be willing to try, should I say, be willing to try something new, be willing to fail, but above all, enjoy the process and go on a learning journey. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye. The project is almost done. I'm coming in with the phthalo blue, just really helping that colours pop, and I just love the blending in these colours and the tones and the movement. I purposely left some of the aluminium foil to show through. That was a choice that I wanted to do from the start. The idea being it's going to add a bit of interest, and when the light catches it in different angles, it should sparkle a little bit. I come in as well with a tiny little bit of glitter while the acrylics are wet. Most of it came away, but again, when the light catches it in a certain way, it really makes you feel like it's glistening and it's underwater. Total up to you what you do, but I've now listed all the paints that I used in the end pieces. I forgot about all the oranges and the yellows that I started with. They never made it to the end, but that's what the palette looked like. And we're going in for a close-up now, and just look at that texture. It adds so much value to the piece, and I just love how you could have these individually or they can be as one. I'm going to use them directly on the wall as a canvas. I was thinking about framing them, but I think it might devalue it. Or how do you frame free and it not lose where it's meant to be? If you've got any tips or ideas, let me know. But look at that. We're going to go and do a flyover now. Very, very happy with this piece. Very proud of it as well. I'm proud to be showing you the journey I went on. Look at the depth that you get there with those colours. Anyway, come back and see me again. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you are having a great day wherever you are. I voice recorded this while I am still at home recovering from my operation. Still got a cough, but my voice is getting better with each day. But that's enough about me. Enjoy. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.